It's fine. Begin whenever you're ready. Old man Jenkins was swimming around, promising to bring back a mermaid to his town. They said, get out of here, those things, they don't exist. He said, if you'll excuse me, I gotta quickly take a piss. And then he went to his boat, the real kind, you know, the ones that float. And he went up to the sea and said, yes, I swear I'll kidnap a mermaid if I have to pull her by the hair. And he put a worm at the end of his hook, and he put it in the water and pulled out a book. He waited for hours for the rope to tug. He was so lonely out there and he just wanted a hug. And then he tugged once, twice, and 3 times. He said, oh my gosh, I think I got one that rhymes. And then he pulled out the pole, and at the other end was a boot. So he decided that mermaids maybe didn't like worms, so he put something else at the other end, dirt. And he said to himself, hey, maybe they like food, so I'll put some food out there, lots to boot. And he threw it in the water and he sat back to wait. He put his book back and put his briefcase out of his briefcase, and he said to himself, just can't wait to show those idiots back it down. Who's right? That didn't rhyme. No, it didn't rhyme. The legend goes that soon a hurricane. See what I did there? Hurricane. That was clever, wasn't it? But he was safe. He had hurricane immunity, which he got from the great god Hessalumini. That's not a fictional god. I'm sure it's Greek or something like that. But he wasn't harmed by the hurricane, no. Not at all, in fact. But something washed up onto his boat. What could it be? A mermaid. It was a mermaid with no top on. They don't believe in tops underwater. They haven't yet eaten that forbidden fruit. So he said, excuse me, ma'am, I don't mean to be a freak, but can you please just cover yourself up with this here boot? So she said, hey, I've been looking for this boot. It's my father's. He said, wait a minute, your father wears a boot? She said, yes, 2 in fact. Because he's not a merman. No, not at all. He's in fact a regular man, just like you and your friends. He said, well, I certainly have learned a lot today. I never thought that a mermaid would have a father. He probably worries sick about you. And she said, no. Before the hurricane, he beat me senseless with his candy cane, if you know what I mean. Oh, if you know what I mean. So he said, I'll take you back to my village. You'll be kept in a very small cage. People will gawk and stare and take flash photography, pose next to you, and throw popcorn into your pool. But you'll be safe from that tyrant father of yours, who is such a fool. She said, well, I don't know how I feel about that, good fisherman. But if it takes me away from my horrible father, I'll do what I can. So he gave her some bread and water and rode back to the village. where everyone said, holy crap, look what he pillaged right there was a mermaid. It was a mermaid. Instrumental break with an epic guitar solo by Kurtz. He went back to the village and he saw the people there, and they grabbed and they pulled the mermaid by her fitted hair and said, holy crap, you're right, these mermaids, they in fact exist. He said, of course they do. Well, if you'll excuse me, I still need to take a piss. It's the only word that rhymes with exist. So they put the mermaid into a pool where she died 3 days later due to chlorine. And the fisherman, he died. Turns out he had testicular cancer. But no one will ever forget the day we found a mermaid. Thank you. What the heck was that?